Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you.
My name is Ismail.
My name is Ben Franklin from Bonny Island. I'm a member of Unique People, Bonny.
Okay, tell us more about this group.
Unique People, as the name implies, it's a unique group. We have lots of beautiful people. We have friends meet, hang out, and do lots of things, including developments and so many things. So currently now we're working on development on so many stuffs in environments and society to uplift people and to do things for people. Thank you.
Okay. Do you know the admin? I mean the chief admin.
Yes, I know the
So
chief admin very well.
how well do you know him?
Well, speaking of the chief admin, I've known him before now. I've known the chief admin before now. But I was even surprised when I was introduced to the group by a friend of mine, Michael Donatus. I find out that the chief admin was no other person than Precious Jumbo. I was surprised because I've known him for quite some time. Though I wasn't that close to him, but at least I've seen him in so many places. So now I find out he was the admin of the group. I was the chief admin. I was very happy. At least it's a person I know that owns the group. So I'm very delighted.
So what motivated you to be a member of the group?
What motivated me can also motivate so many people in being member of Unique People. At first, I was introduced by my friend Michael Donatus. Every day he doesn't sleep at night. Most times he always stays online. I was like, bro, what are you doing online? What are you doing online? He's like, bro, I'm on Unique People. Oh. I was like, are the Unique People? Unique People. What did they happen? I was like, do you want to come in and see for yourself? I say, sure. I don't mind coming in to see because he's always saying about Unique People, always talking so many things about them. Every time he comes out from the house, he dresses, where are you going to? I have a unique hangout. I was like, seriously, unlike him, he don't always have card on his phone. But ever since he met Unique, there's always airtime on his phone, and sometimes he even shares data for me, which I was even surprised. So they have been helping people. They have been doing so many things. Like to me, I'm a member. Currently, I'm the face of the Unique People. I've benefited a lot from them. I've benefited so many things from the Unique People, which I will also advise and urge other members to, other people, to come in the platform and see how it works and see how we do things there. It's a unique place.
So what are the core value in this unique group?
The core value. The core value, as in you mean?
Okay, what is the goal of unique group?
Okay, the goal of Unique People is to meet friends. One, you have a meeting of new people. It has way of changing people's life. Like I know of so many people. Even before they came into the group, they had a different personality. But ever since they came into the Unique platform, there's so many things changed about them. They started behaving like families. They started having love. They started sharing love to one another. Unlike before, I know of so many people in the platform too. They're not normally social, they're antisocial. But ever since they came into this platform, we are given the opportunity to interact with people, to talk with friends online. They're given the chance to publicly make speech. At least you have confidence. So this group is giving people the go ahead to be whoever you want to be and to make the best out of life. So we are all for one for all.
So how do you see this group in the next 2 years?
Well, in the next 2 years, currently now the group is fastly growing. The next 2 years, I believe we'll be at a greater height in the next 2 years.
So what sort of appreciation do you have for the member, the admin? What I mean, the entire member.
Okay. Well, what I have for the entire member is that they should keep up the love. They should always remember one another because that's one of the essence of the group. One for all for one. All for one for all. The essence is just to share love, to always see your neighbor as your own, to see your neighbor as your brother. So we should all be united. There is no need having grudges or carrying grudges in your mind because of maybe so many things goes on. Sometimes during even the chat group, there are so many fracas that happens there, but with due understanding, at least we know who and who is who. And we also have this uniqueness amongst us. No matter how poor, maybe how fast or how strong the core is, we still have this way of coming back together and making love and just making peace. So everybody too can also benefit from that same feeling.
Okay, in the aspect of the disadvantage, how many percent would you rate it?
Disadvantage in the group, I'll rate it 10%.
about the advantage?
Advantage, I will rate it 80%. I have my reasons.
And why?
The 10% that is missing, because it's supposed to be 10 for disadvantage and 80 for advantage. The 10 of the remaining one there is that we are still growing. We still have other things we want to do. We still have lives we need to touch. So before we exceed 90%, we need to at least accomplish those goals first before we can think of the things to do next. So I will rate us advantage 80%, disadvantage 10%. The remaining 10% that is missing there is for the development, which will soon take place before 2 years' time.
So, how do you see the admin? Are they active or inactive?
Well, currently the admins are all active. They are very, very active. They're active.
So, how many of the admin do you know?
Well, I know practically. I don't know all of them, but I can give some names of the ones I know. I know many of them.